This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Trojans will kick it away to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Michigan Wolverines will get the first crack on offense today. And Kirk, this offense relies on a reliable running back who's certainly been able to step up and make plays when needed.
Yeah, and Chris, I think the thing that stood out to me in our production meeting yesterday talking to the coaches is this guy does the little things. It's probably why they give him the opportunity, whether it's pass protection, good job of being able to run and get tough yards in those short yardage situations, just a complete back.
On the run, it's Haynes. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
They'll feed the back again. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Morgan. The ball is loose. Scooped up in the defense. Now here he goes.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't. Job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
And the back gets the football. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. To the air, it's Maeva. The pocket breaking down. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Trojans trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Caught behind the line. It's Sanders. Touchdown, Southern Cal. A great catch and run for 6. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down. 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st down, it's play action. That's reeled in. It's Moore. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Using his legs, it's Haynes. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. To throw, it's Maeva. The pass rush closing in. Takes the grab. It's Sanders.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. And the Trojans are on the move here. Looking to throw it on first down. Tight end makes the grab. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw it again. Pass is caught. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Trojans. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And there's the handoff. Fighting him off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Pressure is coming. That's caught. It's Haynes. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. The Wolverines will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Enough for the first, but still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. On the ground, it's Haynes. Look out, he's in the clear. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position, and now you give up a big gain like this.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback still with the football. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. And the Wolverines will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Here's the punt, high in the air. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time. And the Trojans will have to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And the coverage team downs the ball right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. The Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Sanders. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. First down here for this offense. Back to pass. It's Mayava. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this...
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, USC. Now the important point after attempt.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He shreds the tackle. And he's swarmed in the backfield. That's a great effort there, but could not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and long from the 14. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal. The Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield. It's Mayava. Finds his man. It's Lyons.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. It's a quick grab. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. And the Trojans are looking to keep this drive going. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the defense, finally will get him down, and that sack will end the 3rd period. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the Trojans will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of hitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He could go. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Of course, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. He's in the clear. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. 1st down and 10 now. Movement here from the tight end. He hands it to the back. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And the Wolverines come up to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
Using his legs on the scramble. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Morgan. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Leaning on the run game here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That's a strong stiff arm. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Trojans will look to convert here on fourth down. Receiver makes the catch. Now, he did not make the first down yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead. The offense with some pre-snap motion. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
The freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Oh, he's lost the ball. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here. Late in the game, working with the lead, you get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Mayava. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pulls it in. It's Sanders. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
They came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up for Kirk Herbstreit.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Glad to have you with us from the original Cotton Bowl, located on the fairgrounds in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Sooners will kick it off to get us underway. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Texas's offense will go on the attack first. Well, guys, last year Texas got very little resistance from Oklahoma on the path to the playoff. A 21-point explosion in the second quarter. Horns never looked back. You got to think the Sooners and a hopefully retooled offense will be up to the task to mount a challenge today.
Yeah, I remember that last game.
There he goes to the left. It's a running room. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And right down the middle. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Sooners offense will get the ball for the first time. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test.
Oh, and out of space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Buying some time. Quarterback adapting. That's reeled in, it's Sategna. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They'll leave it with him. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Burks. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback making checks. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gibson. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Manning. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll try it over the left side.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Catch in the middle, it's Moore. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Longhorns decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. He's got it. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Back open in the middle. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. On the option. He'll toss it. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Sooners have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. Try to barge their way in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. And here they come to give it another shot on third and goal from the 3. Oh, they're after him. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Sooners!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got room to work. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Grab near the marker. It's Wingo. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Gets it out fast, and they'll knock him down.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the grab at the 10. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. First and 10 coming up. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Pulls it in, it's Ott. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. finds the tight end. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Quick strike complete. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Sategna. They got the 1st down and plenty more, and now set up with a 1st and goal. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Caught in the backfield. It's up. Touchdown, Oklahoma! A great catch and run for 6.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the 2nd half to get some stops.
He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half. And the story of this 1st half has undeniably been the play of that kid under center. He's in total control of the offense, making the right decisions and reads, not trying to do too much. There's a reason he gets the NIL deals and all the love on social media. That young man is him, and doesn't that opposing team know it?
The Longhorns will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Mateer. Caught over the middle, it's Sategna. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, 1st down. Wants to go up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. 2nd down coming up. Might be calling a hot route. They just keep firing. Looking down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. And the Sooners need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Sooners send out the punt unit. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Unloads quickly. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Off the RPO, complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Back to pass, it's Manning. Plucks it out of the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. That's caught. It's Sategna. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. They punt it away on 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll start this drive firing. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Longhorns will send out the punt unit. Wants to return it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Gibson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Got it in the middle, it's Burks. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The inside handoff. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Now facing a 3rd and long. Oh, Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll give it to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. He'll pull it on the read. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Got it in the middle, it's Burks. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going. Big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Here comes the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Good, right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Longhorns want to move quickly. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Zings it complete to the right. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Dropping back, it's Manning. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Hunt is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. It was the Sooners who put the horns down in Dallas today in the Red River Showdown, and they'll take that golden hat north of the river. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tigers' offense will come out first. The Deep South's oldest rivalry will stir deep emotions. And just last year, Auburn gave the Dogs a big scare early in the third quarter, but man, did Georgia pour it on late.
Yeah, it was still 31-13, but there were some moments, there were some cracks, but Georgia took care of business. And I tell you what, Jesse, this is beginning to be a very one-sided rivalry. Auburn needs to show up. Like, Georgia's had bragging rights year after year after year. Auburn's got to shut these guys up.
Yeah, Georgia's won 8 in a row now in this rivalry. You're right. I think the big key for Auburn, they've got to be able to get pressure on the quarterback. Could not do it consistently against Carson Beck. Big reason why Carson Beck did not turn it over in this game last season. That had been a problem for him early in the year. Auburn's defense has to play big today.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Georgia's offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game.
Taking a shot on the first play. Wide open, he makes the catch. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Pulls and fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They'll send out the kicker here. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points, because this dude is automatic.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Simmons.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Simmons. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Got a man. It's Frazier. Still running at the 40. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Pulls it in. It's Young. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to do.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll do it himself. Turning on the Jets. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, going up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Singleton. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Howard. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Red pass, it's complete. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers.
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll keep it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Makes the catch. It's Frazier. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Guys, only Minnesota and Wisconsin have played more often than Auburn and Georgia. This rivalry is rich in tradition. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Quick completion on the out route. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time.
Wide open on the right. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught near the sticks, it's dealt. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia!
Forget about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Oh, better look out! And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. On the run, it's Cobb. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Auburn lines up quickly. Wants to fire on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Howard. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, the Deep South shuts down when the Tigers and Dogs get together, and that's the case again here today.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. His drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Simmons. On his feet at the 40. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Buys a little time. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal for this offense. They'll try to pass their way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Now rolling to the left. Touchdown, Auburn! They take the lead with the 6. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw on 1st down. On the run, still looking. On the run, fires downfield. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Looking to the big tight end. He makes a catch. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's dealt. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Dogs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Now adjusting. On the move, he fires. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Tigers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Frazier. It's a seam wide open. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Grab near the sticks. It's Frazier. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Here's a heat. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Back to pass. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Man, I like the response by this defense. They've given up some yards, gotten all the way down here near the goal line, but 2 straight plays, 2 straight incompletions, now forcing a 3rd down. They'll be happy to get at this drive with just 3 points.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He slides that just inside the right upright. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides the back on the option to give. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Catch in the middle. It's Singleton. There he goes. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll try the run. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And the Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Makes the grab. It's Young. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Thomas. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. That's caught. It's Frazier. At the 45 on his way. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Bringing the heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Back to pass on 2nd down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Throws to the wideout. Snags it. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And this team's been very solid all across the board. And it's got to be a fun unit to coach, especially when you got quarterbacks out wide that you can just depend on. You can leave them on islands, you can vary coverages, and you see it right here. He breaks on the football, he understands where it's going, and that's such a luxury to have a guy out there that you can trust for a whole football game.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. They're left with a tough 4th down situation here, but man, could they use 6 at this point in the game.
And in the 4th quarter, I just don't know how many shots you're going to have left. So it's not ideal. You'd love to be inside the 3 or inside the 1, but I still...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
Such a big play to score that touchdown, but now you don't have a lot of time to celebrate. You've got to come up with your best 2-point play to send this thing into overtime and give yourself a chance. Who on offense can come up with a big one here with the game on the line?
So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Line getting set on 2nd down. Corners are going to bail. Wants to pass the clock an enemy. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
So here comes our first play of overtime. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They take the lead here in overtime.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Cobb. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Auburn! They got the score. Now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with 1 play to win this football game.
Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Cobb. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Auburn doing business in the red zone. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those.
Touchdown, touchdown, Tigers. That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime. They got the touchdown. Now in the second overtime, you have to go for 2.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game, and now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the foot.
Deep shot for the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. This, the biggest play of the game so far. Going for it on fourth down in overtime. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. It is the Auburn Tigers emerging victorious in the Deep South's oldest. Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Virginia Tech's offense will have the football first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure.
He's going to take a shot right away. What a catch along the right sideline as he makes a huge play. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Well, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Looking to pass. It's Drones. He throws one to the left. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires downfield. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Hokies! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Talk about an offense finding its rhythm early.
So nice to find the end zone early, get that confidence going. The defense is showing exactly what you'd expect them to do. Offense taking advantage. Great start for the offense.
The Yellow Jackets offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Running to Green. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Looking for room, it's Haynes. Bulldozes his way through. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Yellow Jackets, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air, it's King. Get it out on the screen. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's the pressure. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rushes on him. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Turning it on. Wide open spaces. Quick step and go. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. To the air on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Slithers into space. He's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw. It's King. Got his man on the outside. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the 1st period. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. on 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. At midfield, he's got room. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Yellow Jackets in the hurry up. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense. The defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it in the middle, it's Patterson. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right, a 41-yarder from the left hash. Never a doubt. The lead is down to a field goal. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's Drones. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Plenty of time in the pocket, and he'll sling it out to the left.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the...
There he goes. Lots of running room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Pressure coming. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
He takes a chance and fires it across the field. Looking for more room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Motion from the wideout. They'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's King. Quickly complete. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put in play from the 41 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. To the air on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Yellow Jackets are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Taking it the other way. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks on the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
Quarterback extends the play. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back gets to give. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Hokies have pushed it inside the 20. To the air, it's Drones. He's got it and still on his feet. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Moving away from pressure. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Quick pass on the jet motion. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And that one is picked off in the end zone. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Patterson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's caught downfield. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
The Hokies will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stockton. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Back to pass, it's King. The quick out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Looks it in at the 40. Smashes through the tackle. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. The give. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Unloads to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Throwing right. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Off play action. Forced out of the pocket. Fires to the right. It's caught. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's drones. Here comes the heat. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep the...
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. From the gun, the running back has it.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Oh, a lot of space. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Turning on the Jets. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Yellow Jackets trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. To the air, it's drones. Quickly out to the tight end. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. And the Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Green.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. The Hokies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Steps away to find some room. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Fires to the big fella. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Bringing the heat. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw again. Now he's going to break the pocket. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And that is his 5th interception. To throw, it's Drones. Fires to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. Lets it fly. And he's thrown another interception. And he'll be marked. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's going up top here late in the game. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Steps away. Throws for the tight end. On target to the left. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He'll work his way down to the 28. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's first and 10. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. From the red zone, looking for a space. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. That is no... This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you... Welcome to Boone Pickens. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent.
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
The defense did a really nice job on that play, closing in on the intended target. They had 2 guys near that ball.
This one's complete. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. That's caught. It's Connors. On the move at the 30. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. He uncorks one deep. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Skips away from pressure. He'll take another shot here. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sideline. Floating away. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long...
He's going to fire deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's got it. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the... And the Cougars, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Good, solid tackle. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. To the air, it's Wegman. Right down the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking for space, it's Connors. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Quarterback strolling away from heat. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Intercepted deep in his own end. Smashes through the tackle. So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the 2nd half. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's York. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Looking to the big tight end. Connection to the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover.
Looking deep. It's a big stride inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Now the play fake. Touchdown, Houston! This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar. To the air on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Wegman. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it. Lofts one high and deep. Downfield and in. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. They get to him as he throws. A strike downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. That last big play has them in position to threaten here, 1st and 10 from the 37. Oh, he wants it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He's not afraid to go deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This crowd bringing serious noise on this huge 4th down play. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Houston will snap it in the red zone. Back to pass, it's Wegman. Caught near the sticks, it's Thomas. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Touchdown! They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Looking for a deep man. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And he's not done, man. This QB is on a heater. He's already thrown 5 touchdown passes. And here we are late in the game, and he's still taking shots. When you're in a rhythm like that, you feel like any time the ball leaves your fingers, it's landing in your receiver's hands. And oftentimes for this guy today, it's been for touchdowns.
It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. He wants to throw it again. Lets it fly deep downfield. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Welcome to Yeoman Stadium. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Oh, he's going to go up top. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in.
There he goes! And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. The give on the option. Oh, he's got a chance. It's a seam wide open. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Snaps it in the shotgun. Fires to the end zone. Give. Looking downfield on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. With the catch, it's Montgomery. Still on his feet at the 45. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Pirates have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to take a shot. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Looking for the end zone. All wideouts, no backs. Wants to throw on first down. Plucks it out of the air. Gets away from one, finds room. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. That's caught. It's Smith. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Looking for a man. It's Hauser. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, ECU! On the double. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Still looking, on the move. Now he'll throw back into the middle. Makes the grab at the 30. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's going for it all. Got it. And he will. Looking to throw on first down. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. There's the pressure. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Moves away as he feels pressure. Rolling right and going deep. And is going to be batted. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Rushes on him. He tries to take the top off. Makes the grab on the big throw. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He lets it fly. He's got it on the right. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They'll throw it from the red zone. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, East Carolina. On the double. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Gonna let it fly. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this. He's got it, first down and more. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pressure coming. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Pirates have this offense rolling. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw. It's Hauser. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go. Here's a big drive for this defense who will try to get a stop with just a few minutes left. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it inside the 25. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it first and 10. Moving out of the pocket. On the move, he fires. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. On second and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. got it behind the line. It's Montgomery. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. And the Pirates line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
How about the decision coming up for this coach? You've got to decide, do I want to kick this field goal, take the lead, take my chances on defense, or do I feel confident I can get this first down, hold off a little bit, and maybe do that as the time expires and get the win?
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. The Pirates trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. To the air on 1st down. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Purple. Great place to start for this offense. The option look. Now the toss. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Spectacular ocean view. Looking to throw, it's Kitna. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snatches it on the right. Touchdown. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires on the move. He's got an open man. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He goes out of... The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Finds a crease at the 20. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Blazers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going for it all. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. Touchdown, UAB! Starts a drive trying to go up top. He's looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here's a heat. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack. Still, he wants to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. Quarterback may change this route. To the air. It's Kitna. He's got him. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down here for the offense. Wants to throw on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it down the left side. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. He'll take another shot here. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. They're dealing with a second and long. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the tight end. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Lowers those pads.
This is obviously not a great...
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going up top. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. So now it's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got a man. It's Jackson. Still on his feet at the 35. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Quick stop and play for this timeout from the offense. He's taking the shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Brown. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. The Blazers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Going for it all. And he's got it. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back to throw. It's Kitna. Here comes the heat. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Blazers are threatening in the red zone. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Looking for the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Blazers are moving quickly down the field. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. He's going to throw deep right side. Catch inside the 25. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a unleashes one deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Blazers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. With the catch, it's Brown. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Gonna take a shot. Oh, he had it. He might want another play. Getting deep in the third quarter here. Clock stopped with 1.5 minutes to go. The short hands, it's Brown. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking downfield, it's Kitna. He's going to let it go. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
The defense has not had an answer for this guy today. Already over 150 yards receiving. That time, the ball...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on second down. Makes the catch. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. As they get set to snap it just about there. Into the end zone he goes. Looking to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Off play action on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires on the move. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He's got it in more than enough for a first down.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying to burn this defensive back. He caught it. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Touchdown, UAB. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that stand